Yes.
Ja, 15, ja. Vi sjekker. Og gå inn her. Og så er det startstempling da.
So welcome everyone to another point of view orienteering video. Today I'll be running the Ormingemedln something competition in Eastern Stockholm. But I'm so excited I took the GoPro with me today because I looked at the old maps and I thought, oh my god, it will be so technical, so beautiful. So I am very excited for you to show you this terrain and how I did, because I did very good this time. And I'll talk about later why I did so good. And yes, we can start by going to the first control. As you can see, the starting point is going in the wrong direction, so I really had to turn to the right over 120 degrees and relocate and go to the first control straight. And as is always the case in Scandinavia, maybe not in Norway, but straight is great. And today, that will be one of my rules I'll try to follow, just going as straight as possible and seeing what comes on my way. So, it's been over half a year since my last orienteering video, and a lot has happened since then. First of all, I've been continuing training, I've been studying in KTH. It's been tough, it's been very tough to manage everything, but as an orienteering athlete, I think I've grown so much during these few winter months, and one of the reasons being is that I am approaching orienteering slightly different than I did before in the last season. There is a larger story behind this. Why am I really changed my attitude towards the sport, and I might go into that later in this video. However, one thing that for sure is that this season, I'm really going as fast as my brain only allows it. So if I don't understand what's happening in the forest, I'm not running. Like, punch me, throw a rock at me, I won't move. I will just run as fast as my brain limits me to. And for example, here to the left, I saw the girl running, and we will be slightly confused at this point, because her control is to the left and my control is forward. So I saw this valley in front of me, and on the map I see that the yellow part is to the left of me, so my marsh is somewhere towards, and hence I kept going. Quite many people made a huge mistake to the first control, and I think it's because it was not very pronounced, the terrain right here, so you really had to push forward and really understand what is happening. And I did very good. I think I got the second fastest time, only about 13 seconds behind, and I'm very pleased about this approach. Unfortunately, to the second control, I was slightly too excited. I should have checked my compass more right here. I should have went slightly more onto the mountain itself and then go straight. However, I will soon see the yellow open area, so I will have to readjust my location. As you can see, it's already there in front of us, so we'll just have to go by the left side of it. And here I understand it, so I changed my direction fully, and let's go to the control. So as I said, this season I'm a changed orienteering athlete. I will not run as fast as possible. Like when I was running with Tampereen Pirinto in Finland, I was just doing as fast as possible. Physical shape is all that matters, and I made so many mistakes because of that. And obviously it's one of the easiest things that one orienteering athlete can do. You just do what you can and don't run faster, because this sport is a mental sport, and I never understood that. I never learned that, and hence I'm really trying to force myself to do it this year and just find the controls. It doesn't matter how fast or how slow, as long as I know what's happening orienteering wise. As you can see, this small mistake to the right, a slight direction error, cost me a couple of places, over 10 seconds of lost time. So it's not very good in a middle race, but this race proved that consistency is key, as is always the case in orienteering. And as long as you don't make any huge mistakes, like a 10-second mistake will not do will not do much harm if you're not fighting for a top 3 in World Cup or something. But yeah, here I see the trail, and my rock should be somewhere in front of me, and I already see the control. And as you can see, my pace today was quite high. I was getting even the first split here. But here is the first problem. Like, remember the rule, go straight? I changed that, and I shouldn't have. Maybe I would have ran just straight beside the mountain, and then as straight as possible. Because on the map I saw that I can run around this mountain with the parking lot. However, the case was that the control is almost at the top of the mountain itself, the third one. And I could have just stayed on top of it and went straight. And I think that will be better, but we'll see. Here I was running quite fast, and as you can see, I know what's up, I know what's happening, so I can push. And as I said before, like this season, I'll seriously reconsider my physical limitations and not run faster than I can, than my brain can hold on the map. And that is something that orienteers usually learn when they're quite young. But for me, coming from track and field, like it was never the case. Like in any competition, you have to push 105%, and it doesn't matter what it happens to you. Like you have to push. And in orienteering, that is the exact opposite. And hence, it took me, it took seriously a year of my career to understand this. So the story goes like that. When I was running with Pirinto back in 2023, 2024, the expectations were super high from the club and from myself as well, and I got a little overburned from that, and obviously not getting the results that I was expecting to with all the training, that can lead to a burnout, and that is what happened, and hence I basically ended the contract with the team and jumped on a bike and cycled across Europe with my brother. And I think it was a really important break in my career to have, because it allowed me to reconsider my ambitions for the sport and my approach to training. And now I'm here. I've been living in Stockholm for over 8 months now, maybe 7 months, and it's been really great. Like, I love these trains so much. They're so open, but so technical. And for example, like right here, you really have to go straight to the fourth control. My goal was to see the cliffs that I will be soon going over, and then it will be quite flat. And the last attack point is the hill just before the control in the fourth. And as long as you get to that hill, then you should be fine. At least that was my plan, and we'll see. So the cliffs are right here to the left, and I'll have to jump down. And now I'm starting to understand what's happening, so it's good, it's going good. As I said, like living in Stockholm has been one of the best decisions of my life, to be honest. I think it was 25 Manna in 2022 when I came to Flemingsburg with Damper and Pinto, and it was one of the most beautiful sunsets in this one after the day, and we were going back to the bus. And I thought to myself, oh my god, how great would it be to like live and study in Stockholm? Like, why not? Why not? And I sort of not made a promise, but I thought that'd be really cool to live here. And now I'm here, trying to understand what is happening to the fourth control. And yes, it's great. And as you can see, you just go straight, and the mountain is right in front, so the control will be behind this mountain. And that's the approach to this control. Quite easy, I think. But yeah, I think I lost quite some time by going around the mountain. From the third, but we'll see the split. So, yeah. Oh my god, 50 seconds lost to Leones. That is a crazy route choice mistake. I couldn't imagine that going straight would save so much time. And we'll see another case of this further on in the race. But yeah, going to the fifth control, I saw some people going forward. You just go forward and see the marsh slightly to the left, and the boulder should be in front. And since there were quite many people in the forest, it wasn't as difficult as running alone. That helped quite a bit. This is the first elite athlete that I caught, and I felt pretty good by this time, because I knew I have been doing quite good, and for me, quite good means not making a huge mistake, not getting lost. And I know to get better, I have to lift my standards, but I felt like the beginning of the race was really good. And this guy wasn't as fast as I thought. Like, okay, I'll go to the right slightly because I just want to go as straight as possible. and that's the last time I saw him. So, very good. Let's see. So we have to just go forward around this yellow area, over this, and besides the huge quarry opening a road. We'll see what it is in the end, but yeah, I was feeling quite good physically. This was already about 10 minutes into the race, so I knew this was the time that I should be quite careful with my orienteering, because usually around 10 minutes I tend to lose my focus, but we'll see. Straight is great, right? Yes, straight is always great. As you can see, there is a beautiful trail going quite straight, but there are some cliffs in between. Although they can be climbed down, so maybe I'll just go straight and make it through the cliffs. But apparently, I saw the trail and I thought that I'm going like in the right direction. And at some point I realized I'm going slightly downhill. I'm going slightly too much to the left. And here I was like, you know what, maybe I'll just go down to the trail. And I had no idea I'm going that far to the left. And I should have went straighter than this. And this will mess me up in the... quite soon you'll see that I will be quite confused. Because I thought I was running beside the mountain. But since it was so flat, this mountain, that I couldn't really tell that I'm running beside it. I couldn't tell that I'm going down. And when I met this trail right here, I had no idea which trail was this. Initially, I thought, okay, great, I have ran down a mountain, so I know where I am. And as I was running by this trail, I couldn't see the cliffs to the right of me. And I thought maybe I have ran past the trail I was supposed to go to, because there were no cliffs to the right. But as you can see, I was way too far to the left. And the marsh to the left really freaked me out. Like, I had no idea what's happening, there are no cliffs to the right, so what should I do? Like, should I continue? Fucking kidding me. Oh, and what relief I felt when I finally noticed those cliffs. Yes, I am on the right track. So I should just follow this trail until I see one marsh, and besides the second marsh, I should just go for the control. And I don't know why I was so confused. Obviously, it was a direction mistake, out of the control. And as you can see, I lost quite a bit of time, just because of being unconfident. Because in orienteering, you lose so much time by not moving forward at your pace. And I see the first marsh to the left, so I will have to go cut in before the second marsh. I jump over the river, and my goal is to go beside the mountain and up the next mountain, because that's where the control is. But as you will see, the control isn't on the mountain, it is even further down the next mountain. So when I was going beside this mountain, I was like, it has to be just here, it has to be. the fuck? Apparently to the 8th control, I lost only 34 seconds. And I seriously don't believe that split, because maybe others were having problems as well. But yeah. And here, to the next control, I should have thought a little more. Because I went down a huge valley, and there was a route choice to go around the valley. Jesper Lidmer from my club did, and he got a faster time. But yeah, because right here, I was just going just up in the mountain that I maybe should have or could have avoided. You really have to be careful after such a mountain, because I was so tired here, my brain wasn't working at all, and I should have noticed this hilltop. I should have noticed that I have to go to a cliff, and after that cliff, after jumping down a cliff, I will have the control somewhere after it. And when I saw the control right here in front of me, I knew it wasn't mine, but it seriously threw me off, and I had no idea what's happening at this point. I really didn't have a plan, and I should have understood that I have to find a cliff before. insane. Insane, look at that split. This was one of the most beautiful routes, I think. Oh, it was so pleasant. I understood everything on the way. I understood the mountain before the control, and I checked it. The direction was right always, and it was just beautiful, beautiful route choice and control. Straight is great. So let's continue. Here I was running with this Ravinen guy from Natsuke, so I thought he's local. Might have to show him where Kasaka, Veichizemo. I will pass him right here on the side, because he's slow, man. Look at him. I mean, he was helping me get down the mountain, but I think that's enough help from him, so I'll continue on my own. Although this place where I passed him, I was overreaching. I wouldn't run this fast when I was running alone, so this might have been the issue why I will make a slight error before the control. So my goal was to go up the mountain and see the two knolls to the left of the hill, and obviously the boulder is the control. So if I manage to find that yellow area, then I will find the control itself. And I should have went to the yellow open area, but I was searching for knolls, which was the wrong approach, I feel like. But you see, to the left of me, there was also a yellow area, so I was confused. I was like, where is the rock? Where is the rock? And yeah, all of a sudden I realized that I'm way too far to the left. I wouldn't say it's a huge mistake, but in the middle distance that was quite considerable. And I think I want to blame the map making here, because I would have also added the yellow area on that hill up. Like in Finland, everything is, the yellow area in Finland is grey, and in Finland all of these areas would be grey. Like in Finland they make so much of that grey color everywhere, and here they really want to generalize, and I feel like sometimes that can be an issue.
God damn it, come on.
And we're back as a beginner. After a small mistake, you should really stop. And I didn't stop to the 13. I couldn't decide whether to go around. And the rule of straight is great. I thought it would fit quite nicely here. Although it will be challenging, although I'll have to suffer, I think I won't lose too much time. Because going around, okay, slightly to the right, if I would have gone slightly to the right, I could have saved some meters. But I think let's just do this. I mean, I have energy. Usually I think others would go around. Majority of the people actually went around. But I felt like going straight isn't too bad of a choice. And here, I think half a year ago, I wouldn't have turned to the right. Like half year ago, I would just go forward. But here I really wanted to understand how to go to the control, and the control was actually behind the mountain, behind the cliff. and there is a boulder. And even though I lost over 28 seconds due to the route choice, I wouldn't call this a mistake. Obviously I should, but I felt like I did everything as I wanted to, so I wouldn't. And after this great approach, a small mistake as well. So, as you can see on the map, I need to see that there is this knoll to the left of me right now. And after this, I should go more to the left, not straight. And I didn't change my direction. And when I came up on this trail, I didn't realize what it is. I mean, I was just trying to go up the mountain and find a rock, but come on man, turn! Come on man, turn! And I started to understand that there is a slight error, man. What is happening? So, yeah, after turning, obviously the control was right there. I didn't climb as high on the mountain as the GPS shows, but still, this was a mistake, and we'll see how much I lost. I'm not sure if I lost more than 20 seconds, yes, 19 seconds, that's quite considerable, especially during a middle race, and I was almost 26 out of 60. And the final one, the final run. So I will stick to my rule, straight is great, let's just run besides the mountain, find the yellow area, the first one, then go between the valleys down to the trails, and that was the plan. So overall, I think today went quite good. Obviously there were some issues, obviously the split times were as compared to the fastest split time, so it's not as bad as it seems. So still, I had mistakes, and I couldn't lose the race here. Usually when I'm going to the finish, I sometimes run faster than my legs, than my brain can handle. Here I saw the marsh, I saw the trails, so I had to go forward. And everything is going as planned. I will go around the mountain to the left, and I will go to the next trail, and besides the next mountain to the control. That's the plan. And I really wanted to nail this control, because quite often I tend to lose my focus towards the finish. And this is here where the new Orienteering Jacobs shines. Last seasons, I've been just pushing as fast as possible to the finish. Not this year, nope. I will seriously try to go slower than I should, even though I'm physically running the same pace as I did last seasons. Mentally, I feel like I'm slower, but results-wise and speed-wise and pace-wise, I'm actually faster than I used to be. And this mindset shift of just going more controlled, more slow, like look at here, I actually stopped and thought for a second. And you might find that funny, but for me that is a huge improvement. Like going to one of the last controls and stopping on the trails, I feel like that's quite impressive, at least for me. I've been an 800 meter runner for many years, 5k runner, 1500 meter runner, and you never stop before the finish. So yeah, let's see. So now we go down a little valley, go around the mountain, and hopefully find the boulder on top of the next mountain. That's the plan. And here I was really struggling, like physically, even though I stopped for a slight seconds, I was just as tired as if I would have ran full pace and made a mistake. So at some point you realize that there is no point in running if you don't know where to run. And now I knew where to run. Around this cliff. So this is the yellow open rock. And I go to the next mountain and go slightly uphill.
Före som leder i mål. Och där var flera mål som på slutet.
Post-race interview. Oh, very cool terrain. Like, that's why I recorded this, because it was so fun. But I made some mistakes. To date, it was quite interesting. I mean, I don't know, it was further than I thought, that's why. And then something else probably, but overall I think it was quite good. The new shoes, they're decent, but I was I was slipping a little bit inside them, so maybe I need to tie them even more than this. Well, this is the first round with them, so now I will know. But it was quite good, quite good. So thank you for watching, and see you next time.